Whoever wants to work this dead-end job can keep it. I am certainly not going to let myself go bald.
Lee Yu, farmer.
Host successfully transmigrated. Binding to system. Unlocking the bragging becomes reality system.
Transmigration. System. So I'm not at the office anymore.
Current target of judgment. Locked onto sisters-in-law. When your sisters-in-law reach a 60% skepticism level regarding your claims, the brag will become reality.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Unbelievable. I died from overwork while writing code. And accidentally transmigrated into the 60s. And to make matters worse, at the funeral of the original owner's wife.
Sujeodi, Lee Yu's younger sister-in-law.
Brother-in-law. Did we disturb you?
The original owner was truly a villain. A gambling, abusive man, as if starving his wife to death wasn't enough. He even wants to bully these sisters-in-law now. They are all such duties. These sisters-in-law are so pretty. How could that villain ever lay a hand on them? But now that I'm here, I won't let this tragedy repeat itself. This is... Why is that altar covered in nothing but stones?
Brother-in-law. Are in the middle of a famine. People can't even get enough to eat. So we have to use stones as offerings.
A famine year. In that case, this is the perfect time to test the bragging becomes reality system. Who says we have nothing to eat? Don't we still have thousands of pounds of potatoes at home?
Brother-in-law, are you still drunk? Why are you spouting nonsense again?
Level of suspicion.
Stop acting like a big shot.
Supandi, Lee Yu's younger sister-in-law.
The cellar has been empty for over half a year. How could there possibly be food?
Suniondi, Lee Yu's younger sister-in-law.
Detected sister-in-law. Skepticism level reached 100%. Bragging successful.
The film was
Potato reward
translated
issued.
and narrated by M Media.
What was that sound? There really are potatoes.
There really are potatoes. There really are potatoes.
Lee Yu, the gambling debt you owe.
Scarface, Lee Yu's creditor.
Surround them for me.
I knew brother-in-law hadn't changed for the better that quickly, so he treated us to barbecue, just to send us off.
Don't touch my sisters-in-law. It's only 3,000, right? Give me 3 days. And I will pay it back.
I'll give you 3 days. I think you're just looking for an excuse to run off with them.
I'm not running. If I run, I'm your grandson.
You've been someone's grandson plenty of times already. Look at you. Your house is so poor it's rattling, yet you're still posturing like a big shot. Choose already. Which sister-in-law will be used to settle the debt? Choose already. If you don't choose, I'll choose for you.
If you don't believe me, just have your men go and check that room. If there aren't any
The film was
potatoes,
translated
I'll hand over my
and
5 sisters-in-law
narrated by
to you.
M
How about
Media.
that?
Fine. You said it yourself. Go. See what's going on. What is it? Is there nothing in there? Rat, you're trying to play me? Boss, no. There are over 1,000 pounds of giant potatoes in here. What?
In this famine, food is worth more than money. With this many potatoes, I can easily sell them for 3,000. Give me 3 days. And I will definitely pay you back.
Fine. 3 days. 3,000 yuan. Not a penny less. Go. Fill 2 sacks with potatoes. As interest.
Not just 2 sacks.
With compound interest, don't you know? The interest you owe now is already several hundred. I'm taking 2 sacks of potatoes. As interest. That's not unreasonable, right? 3 days from now. If you can't come up with the 3,000 principal, I'm coming back to take people. Go. Pack those 2 sacks. Done. We'll let this kid off the hook for now. Hurry up. Boss. It's packed. Then let's give this kid another 3 days. Boys. Let's go.
Li Yu. 3,000. Even if you sold all the remaining potatoes, you still wouldn't have enough. You just want to sell us off. To pay your debts. I knew it. A leopard never changes its spots.
Pandy. Don't say that. If brother-in-law wanted to sell us, he would have let Scarface take us just now. Guess this counts as turning over a new leaf.
Reform oneself? I think he's just afraid the creditor will take us, and he'll have no one left to exploit.
Don't worry. I said that in 3 days I'll pay him the 3,000. And I definitely have a way.
You big phony, feeding us empty promises again. If Meng Meng believes you again, be struck by lightning.
Meng Meng. Leave your brother-in-law way out. Can you?
Brother-in-law, just give it to us straight. How on earth do you have a way to get 3,000 in 3 days?
3,000 in the 60s. Most people wouldn't earn that in 5 years. How is that possible in 3 days?
And narrated
Unless
by M Media.
I can dig up some real treasures and sell them to a wealthy merchant. Do you know if there are any precious herbs on the mountains nearby? For instance, lingi or something like ginseng.
Lingi and ginseng? In this famine year, there's hardly any tree bark left to eat. Let alone lingi or ginseng. You don't actually think you can dig up ginseng and sell it, do you? We're doomed. Brother-in-law is just daydreaming. Otherwise, we should just run away now.
Perfect. They don't believe me. Now then, the treasures in the mountain will practically fall into my lap. I knew you wouldn't believe me. Tomorrow, come with me to the mountain to dig up ginseng.
Yuli, did you eat meat yesterday and choke on it, messing up your brain? Look at the times we're in. People are chewing on tree bark. If there really were ginseng, wouldn't it have been snatched up long ago?
That's right, brother-in-law. Even if there were any, it would be surrounded by wolves. Let's just head back.
Do you believe me or not? In a moment, this ginseng will line up on its own and hop right into my bamboo basket.
Total daydreaming. How boring.
Suspect.
Why does Li Yu always talk in his sleep?
Suspect.
As if ginseng could actually gain sentience. If it could run on the ground, I could fly in the sky.
Brother-in-law must have eaten some poisonous mushrooms.
Suspect.
Why has he been spouting nonsense for the past 2 days? Should we find a doctor to help treat him?
Detected sister-in-law skepticism level. Reached 100%. Bragging successful. Ginseng reward issued.
Watch closely. Now, witness a miracle. Ginseng, ginseng. Get in my bowl.
Help me. Someone is holding my leg. Where? The ginseng has actually become a spirit.
Look, I didn't lie to you, did I? Let's go. Let's go sell the ginseng.
3 days later.
1,700,
The film was
1,800,
translated
1,900.
and narrated by M Media.
I didn't expect that after selling so much, we only got 2,000. With the deadline approaching, we have less than half a day left.
In a famine year, food is expensive and medicine is cheap. Getting 2,000 is already a lot. Don't worry, brother-in-law, we're still short by 1. Let's think of another way. We'll definitely be able to make it up.
No, sister. This is the mess he made himself. Why should we worry about it? If we really can't skirt the money together, the 5 of us should just run away. But brother-in-law has also gotten us plenty of good food over the last few days, which is completely different from how he used to keep it all to himself. This shows he has turned over a new leaf. We can't be too heartless. If we run away, brother-in-law will definitely be beaten to death by that scarred man.
Look. We're still short 1,000. If only the money in our hands could just double. Double? Do you believe me? I can turn our 2,000 into 4,000.
We believe you. We believe anything you say, brother-in-law.
Trust.
You were even able to make ginseng come to life. What else could you possibly fail at? I believe you too.
Trust. Trust. Trust.
Skepticism level of the sisters-in-law detected. 0. Gambling failed. Money doubling failed.
Is trust between people really that simple? I need you to be as skeptical as possible. Wait for me for a moment, you all. System. Even if I told them that the sun rose in the west, they would still believe me. Can you please lower the difficulty?
Host special request detected. Due to the host's excellent performance. Emergency protocol initiated. Exemption card issued. Only one person's skepticism is needed to complete the judgment.
Please, I'm begging you. Jyoti, Niyandi, Lady, anyone will do. Just give me an easier one. Why did you pick the Meng Meng? That girl changes her mind every second. What am I going to do? I've got it. You all go to the back hill and look for some treasure, all right? Some kind of precious item. I will follow shortly. Let's split up. Hurry up. Quick. Go on. Quick. Go on. Go on. Mengdi. Don't blame your brother-in-law for playing you. Whether this gambling debt gets paid off depends entirely on you.
Come.
Gambling debt.
No changes are allowed after the bet is placed. All right, everyone. Make your bets now.
Brother-in-law, you're back in this filthy place again? Third sister says gamblers will have their fingers rot off and end up with nothing left.
All right, Meng, be good. Brother-in-law is just making one bet, and I'll definitely win it all back. Double it.
Isn't this Li Yu? A rare guest indeed. What? Did you bring this baby to settle your debt? You still dare to come and gamble? Have you forgotten that Scarface chased you down to streets for your debt?
Enough nonsense. 2,000. All in. Betting on a triple.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
2,000.
Meng, you must believe that your brother-in-law is bound to win this hand.
I don't believe you at all. Last time you gambled, you even lost your pants. If it weren't for your degenerate gambling, my eldest sister wouldn't have been starved to death by you. Since you want to gamble, Meng wants you to lose. Once you've lost all your money, I'll have them break your legs. Once they're broken, I'll have avenged my eldest sister.
A triple. I've been gambling for so many years, and I haven't seen a triple more than a few times. Exactly. This is. You're just handing us money, aren't you, Li Yu? If you lose this 2,000, won't you be beaten to death by Scarface?
Meng, this is the last time. brother-in-law will ever sit at a gambling table if brother-in-law ever gambles again. Let the Lord of Thunder strike brother-in-law dead.
No matter what you say this time, I won't believe you.
Suspect.
Skepticism level of Sumengdi reached 100%. Flagging successful. God of Gamblers buff activated.
All right. Let's wait and see.
Big, small, big, small, big, small.
3 of a kind.
Time to open the cup.
3 of a kind.
Big, small. 3. 3 of a kind.
I've won.
A clean sweep. It really is 3 of a kind.
Where's the 200,000 we just made? Why is brother-in-law nowhere to be found in the mountains? He's not at home either, and the money is gone too. You and the 6th sister are both gone. This bastard must have run off with the money.
Impossible. Brother-in-law clearly said he would pay off the gambling debt.
2nd sister, wake up. A dog will never change its nature. Scarface is going to be here any minute. Shouldn't we run for it? Saving our lives is what matters. Let's go, let's go. Go.
Where do you think you're running to?
Now the money is enough. Not only can we pay off the debt, but we'll even have some left over. Meng, after I pay off the debt, I'll take you to eat something good.
But brother-in-law, you can never again go to that kind of place.
Absolutely not. This is the last time. Let's go.
Li Yu, this is bad. I just passed by your house. Those were sisters-in-law of yours, being
The film
bullied
was
by others.
translated
What did you say?
and
This is
narrated
bad.
by M Media.
The time is up. Scarface has gone to collect the debt. Let's hurry home. Go.
The boss has searched everywhere. There's no one and no money. Just a pile of potatoes. That brat Li Yu really ran off. In that case, according to the rules, you all will settle the debt for him.
Brother-in-law, did he really run away? It's all my fault for trusting him too much. And now I've brought this upon you.
Whoever dares to come over, I'll kill you all.
Aggressive, much? You've got spirit. Then I'll deal with you first.
You absolute animal. I'll fight you to the death.
That bitch.
Candy.
Sister,
Boss, please have mercy. Please give us 3 more days.
3 days after 3 days. Do you think I am running a charity here? I already made it clear the other day. If you can't come up with the money by the due date, I'm taking you all to settle the debt.
feast.
Those bitches. If I don't break you lot today and throw you into a brothel, then I'm no longer Scarface. Boys, pin them down for me. Yes, boss.
What are you doing? What do you think you're doing? Let go. If you dare lay a hand on us, I'll haunt you even after I'm dead.
That bitch. Well done. In that case, I'll start with you.
Stop it. Stop it.
Brother-in-law didn't run away.
Scarface. Here is 3,000. Take the money. Take your men. And get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out.
How did this brat suddenly get so much money? Boss, this brat, to be able to casually pull out 3,000, means he must have even more. He's a fat sheep. Boss, this is a golden opportunity for a big score. Li Yu, I've changed my mind. I'll take your sisters-in-law as well. I want them. And All the money and grain you have on you. I want that too.
Scarface,
The film
you're
was
going back on your word.
translated
I
and
despise
narrated by
you bunch
M.
of big bad bullies. You are just robbers. You'll wet the bed tonight for doing bad things.
I've decided to turn to robbery today, so what? How about that? Boys, get to work.
These scoundrels have no honor. There are too many of them. We'll definitely suffer if we fight them head on. I have to rely on the system. What should I brag about? Got it.
Li Yu, have you decided whether you want your money or your life?
Only children make choices. I want it all.
Since you're being so thick-headed, don't blame me for being ruthless. Boys, kill the men. Take the women away. Move.
Do you know who my master is? Yip Man. With you lot of sorry excuses for fighters, I can take on 10 of you.
He even says he can take on 10. Who is Yip Man? Li Yu, you haven't been scared silly, have you? Let me tell you. Even if the great emperor himself came down, he couldn't save you today.
Brother-in-law was beaten by Scarface. Until he was bedridden before. How could he possibly beat them?
Suspect.
Even if he's making it up, he should have at least come up with a believable lie. We're dead. We're all dead.
Suspect.
Can brother-in-law really take on 10 people by himself? Doesn't matter. Go brother-in-law.
Trust.
Meng Meng, I don't need your support. Third and fourth, you two have to keep going.
He's lost it. Brother-in-law must have been scared out of his mind. He started babbling nonsense.
Suspect.
How can brother-in-law be so unreliable?
Suspect.
Still mouthing off when you're at death's door. Skepticism level of sister-in-law detected at over 60%. Bragging successful. Yip Man trial card unlocked.
Wing Cone. Li Yu. Please, enlighten me.
To hell with your Wing Chun. Boys, go get them.
Brother-in-law really knows Kung Fu. That was so cool.
The film was translated
Brother-in-law
and
is the
narrated
best.
by M.
Ming Ming loves brother-in-law the most.
My arm?
Is that it? I could take on 100 of you.
I don't believe it. Die.
Brother-in-law, watch out.
Brother-in-law's fingers are going to be crushed into one.
Don't try to show off in front of an expert.
Brother-in-law, did you lose your hands?
Do you hate your brother-in-law that much? You're just dying to see me, torn to pieces by these thugs.
Brother-in-law, you're impervious to blades.
Forget about a knife. I can even catch a bullet.
No, are you a man? Or a ghost?
Watch your mouth. I am your ancestor.
Li Yu. This small one had eyes but failed to recognize a superior being. I shouldn't have drawn a blade on you. I deserve a beating, I really do.
Why aren't you getting lost yet?
Didn't you hear what Li Yu said? Get lost, quickly.
You too, get lost.
Yes. I'm getting lost too, we're all leaving. Go quickly.
Brother-in-law, you finally returned. I thought you were going to abandon us.
How could that be? We're a family, right? Right?
Brother-in-law. You're a true hero. Meng Meng loves you the most.
Brother-in-law, you caught that blade with your bare hands earlier. Are your hands hurt? Let me see.
I'm fine. Really. I'm your brother-in-law. Protecting you is my duty, isn't it? Right? Anyway, to celebrate driving away those
The
thugs,
film was translated
today,
and
we must prepare a
narrated
huge
by
feast.
M Media.
Really?
Let's go. Gather firewood and get the fire started. Let's go.
Zhongfeng, the mother of 5 sisters. Su Yaozu, the son of Zhongfeng.
Who are these two?
Brother-in-law, how could you not recognize our mother and Yao Zhu?
So it's the original host's mother-in-law and brother-in-law. Looks like they're here for the funeral. Forgive my poor memory. Mother. Yaozu, come in. Come in. Please, come inside. Hurry, come inside.
My poor unfortunate Candy. My poor girl, you died such a miserable death. Liu, you cursed wretch. You actually let my daughter starve to death. You have to give me an explanation today.
Mother, stop crying. You'll make yourself sick if you keep this up. My poor, unfortunate sister. How did she end up marrying a man like this?
The matter is already settled. Please, try to keep your composure. Whatever the man I was before did. What does that have to do with me? I've been taking care of your daughters, and I've kept them healthy and well-fed. But since this has fallen on me, I'll find a way to resolve it. Mother, tell me, what kind of explanation are you looking for? As long as it's within my power, I'll see it done.
You must give me 5 jin. No, 50 jin of grain. Or 10,000 in cash, as compensation for my daughter's life. Otherwise, I'm not leaving this house until I'm dead.
So, these two are just here to shake me down for money.
That's a clever move, Mother. I heard when we were on our way here that Li Yu has been winning big at the gambling den. He's made a fortune. As long as we stand our ground and demand compensation, then all his money will be ours.
You have the nerve to bring up my sister? Back when the family was so poor, we couldn't even put food on the table, and she was sick, near death. We came to ask you for some food, but you wouldn't even let us in the door. Exactly. If you hadn't been so biased toward your son and insisted on saving the family assets for him, do you think we would have ended up crowded into my sister's house like that? Now that you see we have money and grain, you come here to extort us. You didn't even show up for my sister's funeral. The 7th day after her passing has already come and gone, and now you show up to mourn? Who do you think you're fooling?
Unbelievable. This pair drove away my 5 sisters-in-law. And now they have the gall to buy my money. Let me show you how I'll handle the both of you. Mother. Yaozu. Look at you two. Get up, get up. Hurry, 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 get up.
The film was translated
I know.
and narrated by
You're doing
M
this because
Media.
of what happened to Candy. Is it just money? Is it just grain? That's the least I can do. It's all negotiable.
You're really agreeing to this. This Liu. Why the sudden change of heart, knowing how he usually behaves? Wouldn't he be drunk and looking for a fight by now?
Li Yu, are you trying to pull some kind of trick?
What kind of trick could I possibly pull? I was truly a scoundrel before. I have failed Candy. As it happens, I have a huge pile of potatoes right here. You and Mother, make yourselves at home. Take as much as you want. Please, don't stand on ceremony.
Brother-in-law,
Brother-in-law? Brother-in-law?
Take as much as you want.
Really?
Really?
Can I take as much as I want?
Can I take as much as I want?
Of course. Help yourself. Don't be shy.
My wonderful son-in-law. I knew you were. A sensible man. Where are the potatoes? Take us to them, then
this. Hurry up. Mother, come, over here. You all are up so early?
Brother-in-law. We felt terrible about our misunderstanding yesterday. We've been feeling so guilty about it, so we thought we'd get up early and do some extra chores to help you out.
It was all because of that Lee fell earlier. I was too much of a fool to let you doubt me. But rest assured, from now on, follow brother-in-law, and I guarantee you'll live in the lap of luxury.
Brother-in-law has forgiven us. Brother-in-law is so kind. Brother-in-law, brother-in-law. Meng Meng likes you.
Brother-in-law likes Meng Meng, too.
Second sister, third sister, fourth sister, fifth sister. Don't tell me you don't like brother-in-law.
The film was
Meng Meng,
translated
you're just a
and
child,
narrated by
so you have no
media.
inhibitions. We, however, are grown women. If we acted like you, wouldn't it be a disgrace?
Brother-in-law has turned over a new leaf and brought us a better life. It's only a kiss. If you girls won't kiss him, let me do it.
You're actually doing it.
Brother-in-law, thank you for looking after us these past few days. I've grown this big, and I've never kissed a man before. My first kiss, I give it to you. I don't regret it.
Li Yu, get out here right now.
Zhu Kong,
Zukong, the village bully.
why is he here? And bringing the wedding sedan chair, no less.
Zhu Jiang, are you planning on taking a bride? Did you come to the wrong house?
How could I have come to the wrong place? This is the Li household, isn't it? Your mother has already accepted my bride price to marry you, Zhu Zhaodi. Off to my son Huang. Since the bride is home, hurry up and put on your wedding robes and come back to the Zhu house to enjoy your life.
I married me off.
As if there could be any mistake. Get moving. As for you lot, you're not bad looking yourselves. If you're interested, why not come with me? And content with being my side chick, I might be willing to consider it. The youngest one can be skipped. But you, that's right. Our donkey at home is about to foal. You can take the donkey's place and pull the millstone yourself. It's getting late. Let's get moving.
No, this is impossible. Mother really is marrying second sister. Off to that fool, Zhu Kong.
What fool? That is our young master Zhu, your future brother-in-law. Exactly, by the command of parents and the word of the matchmaker. Zhu Zhaodi, what are you still standing there for? Are you trying to be unfilial and disloyal? Enough chatter. Time is money. All of you, get to it. Stuff her into the sedan chair. Move.
Brother-in-law, second sister is being married off to a fool. What do we do? What do we do?
Wait. Arranging a marriage
film
and
was
sending betrothal gifts
translated and
requires a
narrated
matchmaker
by
going back and
media.
forth. You have no proof. Who knows if you're just trying to swindle us?
Liu, stop your meddling here. As their mother, I personally pressed my thumbprint on the marriage contract. How could that be fake?
Exactly.
You really are marrying second sister. Off to that big fool? Mother, for the sake of money, you're capable of doing anything. As the saying goes, even a tiger won't devour its own cubs. Mother, you are too heartless. Heartless? In these times, when every family is starving, who doesn't sell their daughters? I'm doing this to lighten your burden. That's why I arranged it. Don't take my kindness for malice. If you were doing it for us, would you be here stealing our potatoes? You're clearly only doing this for money.
Keep your mouth shut. Is this any place for you to speak? Young Master Zhu, please calm your anger. Those for sisters of mine, speak without a filter. I will tell my mother to give them a good lesson.
Brother-in-law, Meng Meng doesn't want her to leave. Meng Meng doesn't want her to marry that fool.
In this day and age, selling one's children is illegal. Besides, as long as I am here today, you won't be taking anyone.
Li Yu, stop sticking your nose where it doesn't belong. This is a contract, signed with a thumbprint. You're not illiterate, are you?
That's right. This is no place for you to speak. Old man Zhu has plenty of wealth. I'm marrying my daughter off to enjoy a good life. Get out of the way.
Li Yu, I advise you to stop meddling. If you ruin second sister's good marriage, you won't be able to bear the consequences.
Li Yu, don't forget that when you borrowed money for gambling, you took out a high-interest loan from me. That mortgage contract is written in black and white. You've already mortgaged your land to me. Be smart about this. Get lost. If I'm happy. As for this land, you can keep on farming it, but if you don't listen to me, I'll take the land back right now and leave you to starve on the streets.
Well done, Zukon. Using a usurious loan to pressure me, are you? Fine. Let's see if that mortgage contract of yours stays warm in your hands for much longer. Younger sisters-in-law, don't be afraid. I see Zukon as a man who understands reason. He will surely come to his senses. Not only will he stop forcing you to marry, but he will even return the land I mortgaged back to me. The mortgage contract, right there on the spot, will be torn up and void.
You degenerate gambler. Did you not wake up yet? Or are you just drunk?
Do you think I look like a fool? No. Young Master Zhu, you are the smartest
The
person
film was
in our whole
translated
village.
and
Otherwise,
narrated by
how could you have held
Media.
on to all this vast wealth? Li Yu, are you taking me for a fool? Or are you just talking nonsense yourself? Even if the sky fell, there is no way I would return the deed to you for free.
It doesn't matter if you believe it or not, as long as I and my sisters-in-law believe it, that's enough, right?
Brother-in-law has previously accomplished so many impossible things. This time, I believe him.
Trust.
If brother-in-law can make potatoes run, I believe you too.
These girls are truly becoming harder and harder to handle. If you actually believe that, then I am done for.
How could Zhu Kong ever spit out the meat already in his mouth? Isn't this just a pipe dream?
Suspect.
Besides bragging, what else can he do? This is the end for sure.
Suspect.
Might really be done for this time. Nyeondi, don't you believe?
Li Yu, have you lost your mind? You want me to return your land and also make me tear up the mortgage contract? Dream on.
Brother-in-law is impressive. But could he really manipulate people's minds?
Suspect.
How absurd. Skepticism level of sisters-in-law detected to be over 60%. Bragging successful. Mind control activated.
Fine, I'll return it. I have plenty of money. I have plenty of money. I'll return the land to you. 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 Boss, why did you really do exactly what that gambler said? There's something fishy. Definitely something fishy.
I told you. That old dog Zhu is actually a kind-hearted and enlightened soul. Thank you. Thank you.
Li Yu, you actually cast a dark spell on me. Right in front of everyone. And made me tear up the mortgage deed. Everyone, charge, hurry. If you kill him, I'll take responsibility and grab those women. Get them all over here. I want to watch them marry my son. Yes, boss.
There are so many of them. What should we do? We're finished. Brother-in-law, aren't you supposed to know martial arts? Maybe we'll be fine.
A pair of fists is no match for four hands. Brother-in-law, should we just run for it?
Dream on. You think you can run? As long as I'm here. Sujeodi, You're going to marry into the Zoo family, whether you like it or
The
not.
film was
This is bad.
translated
My Yip Man
and
experience card has
narrated by
expired.
M
If I
Media.
keep bragging like this, my sisters-in-law will definitely believe me. I need to come up with something even more intense. Got it. You bunch of mortals. Ignorant of the vastness of heaven and earth. Do you really think I have no connections? I might as well tell you. I am the reincarnation of Sun Wukong, from the water curtain cave of Flower Fruit Mountain. Have mastered the 72 transformations. And the somersault cloud. How dare you bully my family? Watch out, or I'll use my Rui golden staff to beat you until you're crawling from mercy.
Sun Wukong?
Sun Wukong is a stone monkey reincarnate. Your brother-in-law is one too.
Warning. Host, your current brag is too excessive. The bragging energy is too high. You must meet a special condition. The skepticism level of everyone present must reach 100%. Only then will it be judged a success. Please proceed with caution, host.
I've gone too far. Nobody believes me. This difficulty level is just too high.
Is this Liu? Really out of options? He's just talking nonsense again.
Suspect.
How could the Sun Wukong be real? It's all over now.
Suspect.
Mythical figures, how could they be real?
Suspect.
The Great Sage. That's just from novels.
Suspect.
Brother-in-law sounds so impressive. But I still don't quite believe it.
Suspect.
Great. My sisters-in-law don't believe it. Now it's just these outsiders left. You bunch of mortals. Blind to a true immortal standing before you. Fine. Then I, old son, will open your eyes today. Watch as I summon my Rui golden staff to sweep away the entire army.
Idiot. He's sick in the head. If you're Sun Wukong, then I'm the Buddha himself. Everyone, charge. Beat him to death. I'll reward you all with 5 gin of grain.
With 5 gin of grain. I'm in too.
System, hurry up.
Target skepticism level at 100%. Special condition met. Bragging success.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Did I see that right? Could brother-in-law, is he really Sun Wukong reincarnated?
Goodness gracious. Brother-in-law is so cool.
Brother-in-law is a great sage. Brother-in-law is a punisher of evil. It's the great sage.
Yaozu, are you alright?
Mother, it hurts so much. My bones are about to break.
Liu, you wretch. You beat my son into such a state. Pay us for the medical bills.
How much do you want?
5,000. And not a penny less. Otherwise, I'm going to the law enforcement brigade to report you for assault and battery.
Hand over the money now. You're delaying my treatment. Can you even afford the damages?
I despise you, shameless thing. How dare you demand money from me? Take that.
Brother-in-law.
Yaozu! My son.
Stop hitting me, brother-in-law. I was wrong. Stop hitting me. I'll never dare to do it again. Brother-in-law.
Let him go, quickly.
No to call me brother-in-law now, do you? When you and your black-hearted mother teamed up to sell my sister, why didn't you remember that? I was her brother-in-law. Take that.
Brother-in-law. I was wrong. I was wrong. I won't sell her anymore. You're a big person with a big heart. Please, spare my life.
Get out of here with your mother, now.
The film was translated
I'm leaving.
and
I'm leaving.
narrated by M Media.
Who else isn't afraid of dying? All together now, come on.
You monster, you are absolutely a monster. What are you all just standing there for? He must have just gotten lucky. There are so many of us. Could crush him just by piling on. Whoever kills him, I'll reward them with 20,000 jin of grain. Charge. I don't dare. Charge. You fools. You fools. If you won't go, I'll do it myself.
It's the perfect time to test the great sage's divine power. Take this from me.
Boss. A wise man knows when to retreat. Let's get out of here. I will be back. Run.
If you dare to come back next time, it won't be as simple as just one blow.
Brother-in-law, you were amazing. You drove all the bad guys away.
I'll give you that, you're good. You didn't eat our grain for nothing.
Brother-in-law, if it weren't for you today, we probably would have.
We're family, no need to talk like outsiders. We got our land back. That's what really matters. From now on, we won't rely on fighting, nor relying on gambling. Let's just stay grounded, work this land properly, grow our crops, fill our bellies, and build our fortune. Come on, let's get to farming.
The land is withered like this. Is it even usable? It's just fundamentally incapable of producing food.
Brother-in-law, can this land really be farmed? And even if we could clear it, we don't have any seeds.
In a famine year, seeds are worth more than gold. Brother-in-law, why don't we think of another way?
Brother-in-law, it seems like nothing will grow here. I don't want them to go hungry.
It's fine. So the land is barren, and we lack seeds. That's no big deal. Do you believe me? On this very plot, without us having to lift a finger, the earth god will reveal his power, and all sorts of sprouts will grow on their own. And what's more, they'll grow fast and strong.
The film was translated and
Brother-in-law
narrated
is
by
just
M
trying to
Media.
comfort us. But that sounds way too far-fetched.
Suspect.
Here we go again. How could sprouts possibly grow on their own? Does he really think he's on such good terms with the earth god?
Suspect.
Mengdi, would you like brother-in-law to let you roll around in a pile of wheat later? How about it?
Brother-in-law, you are so silly. Without seeds, how could any sprouts grow? Even a child like me knows that. And brother-in-law doesn't? Brother-in-law is truly silly.
Suspect. Suspect. Suspect.
Sister-in-law skepticism level detected. 100%. Bragging successful. The land is beginning to sprout. The ground is actually moving. The earth god really has revealed his power.
Look, everyone, I didn't deceive you.
Look, everyone. This is wheat. That's sweet potato leaves. And there's corn over there.
To think a single plot of land could produce so much food? plus Danshan and Astragalus, and all kinds of medicinal herbs.
It must be the Earth God's miracle, taking pity on our poor family, and bestowing this life-saving grain. Thank you, Earth God. Come, let's all thank the Earth God together.
Since the Earth God is so miraculous, we can't be lazy. Let's loosen the soul and till the earth, and take good care of these golden treasures.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Something incredible has happened. What's all the noise about? Has that foolish son of mine finally gotten smart? No. It's Li Yu's place. That barren plot of his. It's come back to life. What are you saying? How is that possible? That land has been fallow for 3 years. Full of nothing but rocks. Even weeds couldn't grow there, let alone food. It's the absolute truth, boss. The land hasn't just come to life. It's covered in sprouts. The whole village is talking about it. They say the Earth God has manifested his power. I saw it from afar. It seems there isn't just one type of crop. There are even medicinal herbs. The way they're growing, it's better than the land we tend to, with the best fertilizer. How is that possible? That wretched plot of land. Li Yu. That good for nothing. You just can't kill him off. And now that plot of land has suddenly turned around? No way. Why should this pauper have such good luck? Why should he have such good land? Boss, what do you mean? What good is having good land? The real question is whether that grain will make it into the barn. That depends not just on whether the heavens are feeling generous, but on whether I, Zhu, give the nod. Wise words, boss. So, you mean to say, find a few trusted, nimble-handed men. Wait until the dead of night and tear the whole thing up for me. Understood. Don't worry, boss. I'll make sure it's done without a trace. I'll leave Li Yu with nowhere to turn when he cries. Li Yu. You stinking farmer. You dare to cross me? Dream on.
Slow down. This the seedlings in the field. They've all been torn up.
Which villain tore up my field? I curse him to have no descendants. Not only did they ruin the land, they trampled the healthy seedlings. Even if we replant these sprouts, most of them won't survive.
Meng Meng doesn't want the seedlings to die. Brother-in-law, you're the best. Can you make the seedlings live again?
All right. It's no big deal. Don't get yourself sick over this. It's not worth it.
So you mean to say, we should just swallow this insult? We're just letting it go? Have to find out who did this. This is a matter of cutting off someone's livelihood. I will fight them to the bitter end.
Who said anything about letting it go? Do you trust me? I'll make a bet with you all. Today will be the one carrying a hoe
The film
and
was
seeds,
translated and narrated
returning
by
to
M Media.
respectfully. Replant it all for us.
Brother-in-law, do you mean to say those villains will come back themselves?
The only ones who could tear up the land like this are Yao Zhu and Mother, or that big villain Zhu Kong. You really expect them to come back and farm for you? That's impossible, even if the sun rose in the west. If brother-in-law can make the Earth God manifest, what else is impossible? And you're so certain of it? Maybe there's some truth to it.
Trust.
Villains? Why would villains help us farm?
Suspect.
Brother-in-law is lying.
Why does no one ever trust me in your brother-in-law's abilities? Since I've said it, I will certainly make it happen.
Suspect.
Sister-in-law skepticism level detected, exceeding 60%. Bragging successful. Initiating forced labor program. Forget it. Let's just take a look for ourselves and see if any seedlings can be saved.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Why can't I control my body? Listen to my command. Everyone, stop.
It's over. It must be that Zukong, after being beaten by brother-in-law last time, was still holding a grudge and brought more people back for revenge.
Brother-in-law, we need to leave now. He brought even more people to cause trouble this time.
Don't worry, the show has only just begun.
Li Yu, what kind of dark magic did you use? My waist. Boss, I can't stop. Why are my arms and legs moving on their own? I can't stop. Is it a ghost possessing us?
Zukong? He really is helping us farm. But why does he look so reluctant?
This matter. Why are they working now? Am I seeing things? Look at Zhu Chang working for Li Yu. Look at how he's tilling that soil, more carefully than he would his own family grave.
This Li Yu is truly impressive. Zukong is the village bully, you know? Look, he's got him completely tamed.
Well, I told you, whoever created this mess today would have to command atone for it themselves.
Mother, it's bad. Something terrible has happened. I saw it. Zhu Chang is out there farming for Li Yu himself. The villagers, they all think Li Yu is someone special and are all scrambling to butter him up.
What? Then, with how we treated Li Yu before, doesn't that mean...
Mother, don't you worry. Besides,
The film
that
was
Li Yu is still your
translated
son-in-law.
and narrated
Let's
by M.
go butter
Media.
him up now. Maybe Li Yu will think of his late wife and share some grain with us.
Good son. You're right. Let's go find him right now. Let's go.
Let's go.
Brother Li Yu. No, Mr. Yu. Come to my place and rest for a while.
Brother Yu. These are eggs laid by my own chickens. Take them for the sisters to regain their strength.
No need. I'm so sorry. Seriously.
Brother Yu, if there's anything you need in the future, just give the word. Our village's future will all depend on you.
My good son-in-law. Look at Zukong, even he's come to work for you. I always knew you were a good one. I didn't misjudge you back then. When I married Candy off to you,
Brother-in-law, you. Impressive. In the past, it's our own blindness that's to blame. You, a great person like you, shouldn't lower yourself to our level. Please, don't hold our past behavior against us.
A weasel paying New Year's greetings to a chicken. I'd like to see just what kind of scheme you're cooking up this time. Why are you here?
son-in-law, look at this famine year. My child and I are barely scraping by. You have to be kind and show us some mercy. Just do it for the sake of Candy.
Yes, brother-in-law. Please, just give us a handful of grain to survive. You're living so well these days. Even the tiny scraps you happen to drop would be enough for us to survive on. We will definitely remember your kindness.
A weasel paying New Year's greetings to a chicken. You're being so obedient, only because you've seen how powerful our brother-in-law is.
Exactly.
Grain? When they were so hungry, they had to eat dirt. Where were you? When they were left with no options, where were you then? Now that you see I have some capability, you come here asking for grain. Fine. All the villagers are here today. Everyone, be my witness. I want you to kowtow right here in front of everyone to my 5 sisters-in-law, and apologize for your mistakes, for all the despicable things you've done to them in the past, and promise that you will never harass them again. Then I might consider handing over a bit of grain to keep you from starving. 1 loud kowtow. Half a gin of grain. Kowtow.
So brother-in-law really cares about us. He's standing up first.
Brother-in-law is truly a real man. He should teach them a lesson. They deserve it. Brother-in-law is treating mother, my brother, like this, all for our sake. He's such a good person.
Bad people should be punished. Brother-in-law, you are the best person in the entire world.
Brother-in-law, we're family. Why say such things? Even if you don't care about anyone else, for the sake of my late sister.
Shut up. What right do you have to mention her? I'll say it one more time. 1 loud kowtow. 1 gin of grain. I want to hear the sound. And you'll get it immediately. Or are you saying you want to be like Zukong and work for me for free to pay off your debt?
Liu, what do
The
you mean
film
by
was
that?
translated
What
and
kind of rule is
narrated
it
by
for a mother to
M.
kowtow to her own daughters? This is outrageous.
You're the ones begging me now. I'll do whatever I please. If you don't like it, then there's nothing I can do. Whether you live or die, you're on your own.
Forget it. Dignity is nothing compared to staying alive. Fine. We'll kneel. I was wrong. In the past, it was Mother who failed you all. I'm kowtowing to apologize.
I was wrong too.
Lady. Pandy, Niandi. Ever since I can remember, this is the first time Mother has ever apologized to us.
It's brother-in-law. He's standing up for us. Good son-in-law. See, everything has been done as you said. This grain.
Yes, brother-in-law. We're not asking for much. Just 90 jin will do.
You haven't even finished kowtowing, and you're already asking for grain.
Leo, what do you mean by that? How can you be so greedy?
Didn't you say you'd give us grain if we apologized? Liu, you brat. How can you go back on your word?
What do you mean by going back on my word? I made myself very clear just now. Everyone here heard it too. Give one kowtow and shout, half a jin of grain. Since this is the attitude you're taking now, none. Not a single grain.
I'll fight you to the death today.
What? Mother-in-law. Are you looking to taste a fist too?
Mother, a wise person knows when to submit. Let's pull back for now. Go.
You just wait.
Let's go.
Just get out of here. Boss. Boss. Still working that wretched land. The boss is almost dead. I don't want to either, boss. But my body, it's not under my control. Boss. Quick. Call a doctor, quick. Boss. Help him up, quick. Liu. Well done.
Zukong is not a human being. That mother and daughter, Zhang Feng, are even worse. Brother Yu is truly righteous. A real man.
Brother Yu. You're so capable. How can you be without a wife? I have a niece. 16 years of age. And quite the looker.
I have a nephew's daughter. She's not bad looking either. Even better looking than his relatives.
Look at our family. Our family has one too.
Alright. Our family has one too. Look at mine.
Folks,
The
thank
film
you all
was
for your kind
translated
intentions.
and narrated
Right now,
by M.
I just want to lead my family to a better life. I have no plans to settle down. Folks, everyone is tired today. Let's all disperse now. Disperse, go on.
Brother-in-law is so good to us. Why should we let outsiders into this home?
Brother-in-law will eventually take a new wife. What will happen to us then?
If only one of the four of us could become brother-in-law's new wife. We're all girls just the same. Why can't I be the one to marry brother-in-law?
Who's there? Coming. Jyoti, Pandy, Niandi, Lady, you all. What are you all doing?
Brother-in-law, please don't marry anyone else, okay? We don't want to leave you.
Stop. It's pitch black in here. Don't you all dare lay a hand on me.
We're not trying to do anything like that. We just want.
Brother-in-law? We're just afraid that once you marry someone else, you won't want us anymore. No matter how good the person from outside might be, they surely don't know you as well as we do. If you really want to get married, why not? Just pick one from the four of us? That's right, brother-in-law. We all want to stay with you. You've been so good to us. We don't want to be separated from you.
Are you all crazy? Are you stupid? We are a family. It is only right and proper that I take care of you. I, Li Yu, swear to heaven, as long as I have a bite to eat, I will never let you go hungry, let alone let you use methods like this to trade for security. Do you understand?
Could it be that brother-in-law finds us unsuitable and doesn't want us to be his wives?
Brother-in-law, what kind do you like? We can learn, as long as we work hard. We'll be able to learn. Brother-in-law, please give us a chance, won't you?
Good heavens. This is really testing my willpower. Listen to me, all of you.
The film was translated
You don't need to change for
and
anyone.
narrated by M Media.
And don't go learning that nonsense. We are a family. That will never change. Now all of you go back to sleep. Stop thinking about these idle things.
Brother-in-law,
Go outside. Go, 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 go. For the four of them to do something like this, they must still be feeling insecure. I must take them on and lead a prosperous life.
The next day.
Heaven help us. Who did this? How are we supposed to live now?
This is our family's entire ration for the winter. If I find out who did this, I'll fight them to the death.
This is a potent herbicide, and they used a lot of it. They are clearly out for blood.
Can't you all see it yet? It has to be Li Yu who poisoned the fields.
Yao Zhu. Now, hold on, that's not necessarily true. Li Yu wants to be village chief. Why would he destroy our crops? Do you have any proof?
Use your heads, everyone, think about it. Why is it that only Li Yu's fields are perfectly fine? He has a grudge against us, almost burned him to death back then. He just wants to destroy everyone's grain, ruin it all. Come winter, when we have nothing to eat, we'll have to beg him for help. He intends to hold our food over our heads, forcing us to elect him village chief. His malice is truly unforgivable.
That actually makes some sense.
Leo, tell us. Was it you?
Su Yaozu. I didn't think you had it in you. Use your brain. Not to mention whether I, Li Yu, can lead everyone to a better life. If I were truly going to use such underhanded tactics to take office, why on earth would I do it while I'm serving as interim village chief? That would make me an absolute idiot.
Who knows if you aren't just so desperate to be village chief that you couldn't wait a second longer? Otherwise, why are your fields the only ones untouched?
That's right. Why are your fields the only ones untouched?
In this famine year, there are more people than grain. Worked so hard to get this harvest, only for it to end up like this. Li Yu, are you trying to drive us all to our graves?
Li Yu, you're actually refusing to admit you did it? Do you dare let me search your house? That lethal pesticide must be hidden in your home.
So that's your game. Search. Fine by me. But let's get this straight first. What happens if you don't find anything?
Search. If you don't find it, I'll step down as village chief. Does that work for you?
Fine. You said it yourself.
And narrated by M Media.
This. It has to be in here somewhere. I think it sits here.
That's impossible. This is absolutely impossible. I clearly...
Clearly what? Su Yaozu. You've searched. You've looked. Where is the pesticide you mentioned? Where is it? Is that all the intelligence you have? And you still want to frame me, overestimating yourself?
This shouldn't be happening. Last night, I clearly bribed that brat. Mengi, be a good girl. Big brother was wrong before. This is my apology to my brother-in-law. Just secretly put it under my brother-in-law's bed. You absolutely cannot let my sisters or my brother-in-law find out. Big brother will buy you candy tomorrow. How about that? I know I was wrong. Meng, be good.
Alright then. However, I won't be putting in a good word for you as my brother-in-law.
That kid fell for it so easily. The bait worked.
Yaozu, you are such a scoundrel. Didn't see that coming, did you? Everything you told me last night. I told brother-in-law, word for word. Brother-in-law said your heart is black to the core. Trying to frame him like that, he said he wouldn't fall for your tricks.
Is that so? Trying to frame someone else, were you?
You brat. Setting up your own brother, are you?
Su Yaozu. You keep harping on about me using poison. You're in my house right now, and you haven't found a shred of evidence. I suspect this is nothing but a frame-up. Then do you have the guts to let everyone search your house?
That makes sense. Zhu Yaozu. Since we've searched Li Yu's place, we should be allowed to check yours too.
Exactly, that's right. Let us take a look.
Su Yaozu. In this famine year, with barely any crops growing, there's no reason to use potent herbicides. If we find a pesticide bottle at your place, that would be ironclad proof.
He's afraid to let us search. He must be hiding something. He's definitely hiding something.
For the sake of our livelihoods, we must search their house.
Right.
Let's get to the bottom of this today. Let's go.
Let's go to his place. Let's go. Let's go.
You can't come in, you all. What do you think you're doing, barging into my
The film was
house? Can't
translated
come in.
And narrated by M Media.
You lot? What are you doing?
Mother, stop them. Don't let them search the house.
Search. Look everywhere. Check over here. Found it. It's right here. Look, everyone.
Su Yaozu. John Fun. The evidence is undeniable now. What else do you have to say for yourselves?
You too. Using such despicable tactics to destroy our livelihood. You are absolutely deranged. Zhu Yaozu. You fellow. Because your own family has nothing to eat. You're jealous of everyone else. Using such underhanded methods.
To cut off the village's food supply? You're trying to drive the whole village to its death.
Call the police. We must have him arrested.
Lock him up, lock him up.
Lock him up. Lock him up.
Nonsense. Who doesn't keep some pesticide or herbicide on hand these days? On what grounds are you saying that I was the one who poisoned the fields? Which one of you saw me do it? Produce the evidence.
Exactly. You all must have listened to the slander of this guy Li Yu, and are intentionally slandering us, a widow and son. My son is right. In this day and age, who doesn't have some pesticide? Why are you framing us?
Evidence? That's simple. The gods are watching from 3 feet above. Those who commit evil deeds will eventually face divine retribution. I'll bet you, in no time at all, the true culprit will step forward on their own and detail every single one of their misdeeds. In full, gory detail, right in front of everyone, confessing everything clearly.
Confess themselves. How is that possible?
Sisters-in-law, do you believe me? In a moment, that true culprit will step forward on their own and explain the whole story exactly as it happened.
Brother-in-law, you're blowing this way out of proportion.
Suspect.
Knowing my mother and my brother, they'd never confess, even if you beat them to death.
That's right, brother-in-law. We know you mean well.
Suspect.
But this is probably asking too much.
Brother-in-law, you're the best at bragging. I don't believe you at all.
Suspect.
Skepticism level of sisters-in-law detected at 100%. Bragging successful. Truth compulsion reward released.
Make us confess ourselves? Keep dreaming. Do you think we're fools? Li Yu, you've lost this time for sure. I confess. It was me. I bought the pesticide, and I was the one who went out in the middle of the night to spread it in the fields. I just couldn't stand how Li Yu
The
was
film
good at
was
everything, and I
translated
couldn't
and
stand how everyone was on
narrated
his
by
side.
media.
I just wanted to make sure Li Yu couldn't be the village head, and make everyone hate him. I didn't say that.
Son, my son must be terrified out of his mind. He's just babbling nonsense. You shouldn't believe him. He's wrong. We both planned it together. Under the cover of darkness, we split up and went house to house to spread the poison. What the devil? Why did I just blurt out the whole truth?
You two heartless wretches.
You've ruined the village's food supply. I'll fight you to the death. Beat them to death.
Beat them to death. They must pay for their crimes.
Beat them to death.
Beat them to death. Come on.
Brother-in-law, the truth is out now. What are you still thinking about?
That's right, brother-in-law. The true culprit has been found. Everyone knows. You were wrongly accused.
The true culprit has been found, but the crops in the fields aren't going to come back to life. That was the village's food for the winter. The hope that would keep everyone alive. Without them, many people might not make it through this winter. Look, I still have a few thousand in my pocket. I want to take most of it to the town and buy some grain and distribute it to everyone. It doesn't matter if it's expensive. We'll buy as much as we can. At the very least, it will help everyone make it through the winter, at least until next spring. To plant new crops. What do you all think?
I agree. It's fine if we tighten our belts, say. We can get through this. The villagers are innocent. Saving lives is the priority. We're all with you.
Brother-in-law is helping everyone with the potatoes. Meng Meng agrees too.
All right. Then let's head back now and open the cellar to distribute the grain.
Agreed. Agreed.
Let's go.
Come on.
Here you go.
Mr. Lee. No, Brother Lee. We were foolish before. We listened to malicious rumors and wronged you. Truly sorry.
We're all from the same village. Let's not speak of that anymore.
Thank you. Thank you for returning good for evil. This grain is truly a lifesaver.
Brother Lee. From now on, if you say go east, I will never go west.
Li Yu, you are the great benefactor of our village. A living bodhisattva. In this famine year, you had your own grain, yet you still thought of everyone else. You paid out of your own pocket to buy grain, to keep us all alive. Such a heart, such character. In all my years, this is the first time I've seen it. Can leave our village in your hands, and I would be completely at ease. Folks,
The film was
Li Yu
translated and
has the heart and the
narrated
ability.
by M Media.
Why are we still electing a rotating village chief? I say, let it be Li Yu. Let's ask him to be our new village chief, to lead everyone to a better life. What do you all say?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
This. No need for formalities.
Li Yu will be the village chief.
Li Yu will be the village chief.
Folks, since you all trust me, I, Li Yu, will do everything in my power to ensure every household lives a good life.
Dad, I'm begging you. I don't want to go. I don't want to go.
What is that noise? It sounds like it's coming from old Joe's place.
I'll go check it out.
Let's go too.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let go.
Father.
Hurry up and go.
Human trafficker.
Dad.
Joa's daughter.
Don't sell me. I beg you.
Joa, the villagers.
I'll eat you even less. I'll work every single day. Just don't sell me.
What are you crying about? I've already discussed it with your father. 3 dew of millet in exchange for your survival. Your father is doing this because he cares for you. Hurry up and go. Go. Daughter. Don't blame your father for being heartless. If I don't sell you, your younger siblings will all starve to death. Go. Hurry up.
Stop. Let her go.
Who are you? Don't meddle in other people's business.
I am Liu. The village chief was just elected. I'm telling you now. Our village's girls are not for sale. Uncle Joe, what kind of impossible hurdle is it that forced you to this point?
You ask me why? The seedlings in our fields had just sprouted when that guy Zhu Yaozu poisoned them all. That was our whole family's hope. Now there's nothing left. If I don't sell my daughter, what else can I do but watch my whole family starve to death and let the whole family starve?
Uncle Joe, I am distributing grain in the square precisely because of this situation. I'm doing this to face the problem right in front of us. Why don't you go collect your share first? Let's just get through this immediate crisis first.
Distributing grain? Li Yu, how much grain can you get your hands on by yourself? With so many people in the village and so many mouths to feed, how many pounds can person get? At best, it'll only last a month or so. And what then? What then? Won't we still be forced to sell our children? Better a quick pain than a long, drawn-out suffering. If I sell her now, perhaps she'll have a chance at a life. We can exchange her for money and let the other children live a few days longer.
The film was translated and
You go on
narrated
now.
by M Media.
That's right. Go on.
Wait. Who said that after this grain is gone? There's no way out for everyone. I just have to gamble on the system once more. Otherwise, this girl really will be taken away. Fellow villagers, who said I only have this small amount of grain you see here, I'll tell you the truth. Up on the mountain behind us, at least we have 1,000 jin of wild sweet potatoes stored. As long as we dig them up, it'll absolutely be enough for our village to make it through this winter in peace.
Warning to the host. The content of this brag is too large. The energy requirement is extremely high. A special condition must be met. The skepticism level of everyone present must reach 100% to realize it. Please proceed with caution, host.
The back mountain. Village Chief Li, are you talking in your sleep? It's not like no one has been to that mountain. Even the rats come back crying from there. Exactly.
Exactly.
You could only use words like that to trick a 3-year-old child. If you're going to lie, at least make it sound somewhat believable.
Sisters-in-law, do you believe me?
Brother-in-law, haven't we already been to the back mountain? There are absolutely no sweet potatoes there. Detection complete. Skepticism level of the crowd is at 100%. Special condition satisfied. Bragging successful. Sweet potato resources generated.
I knew you wouldn't believe me. Now, everyone follow me. Going up the mountain.
On the mountain.
Li Yu. This doesn't look like there's anything here either.
Dig down right here. There's definitely something.
Li Yu, you aren't just messing with us, are you? How could anything grow in such a vast stretch of wasteland? How could there be sweet potatoes here? You're clearly just trying to stall for time. That's right.
That's right.
Whether I'm messing with you or not, we'll only know once we dig.
Dig.
Dig. Village chief, we've dug over a foot deep already. And there's still nothing here.
Did you remember the wrong place? I knew you were a liar. Hurry up, you stubborn girl. Come with me.
I'm not going.
Go.
Help me, save me.
Wait. Everyone, look, I told you, there is food here. I knew it had to be here.
Such huge sweet potatoes. Heaven has opened its eyes. We're saved.
We're saved, we're saved.
Everyone, move quickly. Pack up the food. Try to get down the mountain together, and keep quiet about this. In these times, if the bandits find out, we've got all this grain. There's no telling. They might just come and take it. Wouldn't they? That would be a total disaster.
Right, right. Dig.
Dig.
The film was translated
I found some
and
too.
narrated by M Media.
Found it. I've got some here, too. So much food. Who would ever want to be a human trafficker again? There's even more here.
Miss Joe, what are you doing?
Village Chief Li. Thank you for saving me. Such great kindness. I have no way to repay you. I can only offer myself to you. Please, marry me. I will serve you for the rest of my life. What? What? How can that be? My brother-in-law was just being kind to help her. How could you just take and eat like that?
Brother-in-law is helping her so desperately. Could it be he likes Miss Joe?
Is it possible Ming Ming is going to have a new family member again?
Miss Joe, I appreciate your sentiment, but this must never be said again. I helped you because you are part of our village. Today's situation, even if it had been any other family in our village, I, Li Yu, would still have stepped up and found a way for everyone. But this marriage talk must never be brought up again.
It was my rashness. Thank you, village chief. Brother-in-law is so wonderful. There must be more and more girls out there eyeing him. I need to pick up the pace. Looks like waiting around won't cut it anymore. I have to take the initiative.
Mother. I'm hungry. I'm starving to death.
I heard that. Village Chief Lee dug up a whole lot of sweet potatoes from the back mountain. Probably over 10,000 pounds of them.
Alright, this winter, we won't have to go hungry anymore.
All right.
What gives that hateful Li Yu the right to get to strike it so lucky? First potatoes, now sweet potatoes. That food. It all should have been ours. At the very least, we should have had a share.
Son, what's the point of saying all that now? The people in the village hate us to the bone. If we go back now, let alone asking for food, it'll be a miracle if they don't beat us to death.
Go back and ask? Mother. You said it yourself. They wouldn't give it to us. Since they aren't being kind. Don't blame us for being heartless.
What are you planning to do now?
This pathetic village. Since it won't hold us, there's bound to be a place that will. We'll tell the bandits that the village has food. Let them all get a taste of what happens when they cross me.
Brother-in-law, wake up quick. Something terrible has happened. Raiders have come to the village. They've surrounded the entire place. They have guns and are demanding our grain.
Brother-in-law, there are bad men there. Ming Ming is so scared.
Don't panic, everyone.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Mengdi, come here. You're small, obedient. Go through the dog hole in the backyard. Slip out. Head to the police station in town. Take this letter. Give it to the officer. Tell them this. Bad men have come to the village. They have guns and are here to rob us. Do you understand?
Yes.
Be careful.
Go. Let's go over and take a look.
Right.
It was you who betrayed the village.
Everyone listen up. Hurry up. Hand over your grain. Give it all to me now.
Mother. Su Yaozu. You're the ones who brought these thugs here.
Why? Why would you do this?
Why? Because of that. Just want enough to eat when the grain was being divided in the village. Did we get any? You lot, living high on the hog with Li Yu. Did you ever think about us starving to death?
That's right. In these hard times, filling one's belly is what really matters. What villagers, what neighbors? Can those things fill our stomachs? Boss, make them hand over the grain already.
Traitors. You two ingrates. You're biting the hand that fed you. Everyone in the village, listen up. I only want grain. I don't want your lives. As long as you hand over the grain you dug up yesterday. Come here. I'll leave immediately. Otherwise, I'll show you just how tough we can be.
What if we don't hand it over?
You won't hand it over.
That's disgusting.
Brother-in-law, didn't you say you could transform into the great sage equaling heaven? Can you do it again? Drive these bad men away. Yes, brother-in-law. As long as we hold out until Meng Meng brings the authorities, our lives will be saved.
I can't transform. If a fight really breaks out, bullets will fly. And violence has no eyes. What will happen to the villagers then? Who will take that risk?
Have you reached a decision? I don't have all day to waste on you. Hurry up and hand over the grain. I'll give you 1 hour. After 1 hour, if I don't see the grain, I'll make you bleed. Village Chief Lee. We should just give them the grain. Saving our lives is what matters most.
Even if we give them the grain, they'll still lose their lives anyway. We might as well fight them to the death. It would be like dying without regrets.
Right.
Right.
We have our own people. We have just as many people as they do.
Let's fight.
Let's fight.
Mendy, that girl. Even if she runs fast,
The film was
it will still take an
translated
hour for the enforcement
and
squad to get
narrated
here.
by
I have to
M-Media.
stall them for now. Everyone, quiet down for a second, listen to me. Stay calm, everyone. The situation right now hasn't reached that point yet. Trust me. The grain is our only hope for getting through the winter. We absolutely cannot give it to them.
That's right. Yes, don't give it to them. Can't give it up. Damn it. You brat. If you won't accept a toast, you'll be forced to drink a forfeit. Let me gun one of you down first. See if you dare to defy me then.
Wait. I advise you to surrender now, while you still have the chance.
Surrender? You must have lost your mind from fear.
You think holding a fire poker is enough to scare people? You're just putting on airs. I bet your gun isn't even loaded.
I've traveled all over the place for years. But this is the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Li Yu, you must have been scared out of your wits. Boss, crack his skull open first, so he can find out whether there's really a bullet in that chamber.
It's over, it's all over. Village Chief Lee must be out of his mind with anxiety.
Brother-in-law, what time do you think it is? Why are you still talking nonsense?
Suspect.
Target detected. Skepticism level 100%. Brag successful. Firearm and ammunition neutralized.
You brat. I'll use your head to test whether I'm holding the real deal or just a fire poker.
Brother-in-law. Brother-in-law?
Brother-in-law.
All right, go ahead. Just try it.
This? How is this possible? If the gun doesn't work, I still have my knife. I don't believe I can't deal with a bunch of peasants like you. Brothers, grab your weapons. Get them.
Don't be afraid.
Freeze. Freeze. Hands on your heads, get down. Hands on your heads, get down. Quickly. Impossible. Who sent the message? Get down.
Brother-in-law, Meng Meng brought the uncles from the
The
enforcement
film was
squad here.
translated and
Meng.
narrated by M-Media.
You really are our village's hero.
It was Mengdi. It was Mengdi who brought the reinforcements.
Fortune star. Mengdi is our fortune star. Yes, our fortune star.
Fortune star.
Fortune star.
Take them away. Hurry, hurry, fast. Hurry up. Move it. We're saved.
We're finally saved.
Thank you, Village Chief Lee. Thank you, Mengdi.
Thank you, Village Chief Lee.
Brother-in-law.
Thank you, Mengdi.
We're safe now.
The villagers' grain has been saved, too.
It's all thanks to Village Chief Lee.
1 year later.
After making it through the Great Famine year. This year has finally brought us a bountiful harvest.
Right. If it weren't for Village Chief Lei, organizing the mutual aid groups for us, and bringing in those new seeds, how could we have ever seen days like these?
The famine years are finally behind us. For the rest of my life, I'm sticking with Village Chief Lee. Yes,
Sticking with Village Chief Lei.
sticking with Village Chief Lee.
Let's go!
The grave of Sue Candy.
Candy, You can rest easy now. Your sisters are all doing well. And the village is getting better every day.
Sister. Don't you worry. We will definitely manage the household even better.
Sister, if you approve of any of us continuing to look after brother-in-law, please show us a sign once more. That's right, big sister. We will always be good to brother-in-law. And we will never forget your kindness either.
Look, sister has given her consent.
Brother-in-law, today in front of sister, you must give us a straight answer. Between the four of us, who are you going to choose? That's right. Need a decision today.
Well, since your sister has spoken, and the four of you each have your own merits, who am I supposed to choose?